ma'am, this is the group of Task Force Batu. Here's our video presentation answering the following questions about the NBI and Pdea agency.
History or laws that establish the Pdea. Cite of the following laws that amending the first law that established the Pdea and NBI. Sa Pdea, the Philippines Drug Enforcement Agency is the lead anti-drug law enforcement agency, responsible for preventing, investigating, and combating any dangerous drugs, control precursors, and essential chemical within the Philippines. By virtue of the Comprehensive Dangerous Drug Act of 2002, Republic Act RA number 9165, the Philippines Drug Enforcement Agency or Pdea was created, whereas version to RA number 9165, the Dangerous Drug Board DDB is the policy making and strategy formulating body and the planning and formulation of policies and programs on drug prevention and control. The same act also provides that the personnel of the abolished units should continue to perform their task as detailed service with the Pdea until such time that the Pdea is fully operational and is able to recruit a sufficient number of new personnel to the task themselves.
Number 2. Explain the related laws of Pdea. Whereas by virtue of the Comprehensive Dangerous Drug Act of 2002, Republic Act number 9165, the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency or Pdea was created for the efficient and effective law enforcement of all the provision of dangerous drugs precursors and essential chemicals as provided in RA number 9165. Number 3. Explain the power and function of Pdea. As the lead agency in the enforcement of anti-drug law, the Pdea supervise the supply of dangerous drugs, implement dangerous drug board policies, control and regulates the legitimate use of dangerous drugs, and control use and essential chemicals, supervise the anti-drug activities of the Drug Law Enforcement Agency, coordinate the participation of all stakeholders in anti-drug campaign.
Number 4, explain the responsibility of Pdea. The Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency or Pdea is responsible for efficient law enforcement of law prevention on any dangerous drugs and or precursors and essential chemicals.
What do you call the head of the Pdea, also his or her rank?
Pdea is headed by a Director General with the cabinet rank of Undersecretary, who is responsible for the general administration and management of the agency.
Cite the two deputy of Pdea, also his or her rank.
The Director General is assisted by two Deputies Director General with the rank of Assistant Secretary, one for administration and the other one for operations. The office of the Director General is also supported by the Secretary for Directorial Staff, Chief of Public Information Office or PIO, Chief of Information Technology Systems Management Office, and Chief of Chemical Audit and Management Unit. The Director General of Pdea shall be responsible for the necessary changes in the organizational setup, which shall be submitted to the DDB for approval.
Explain the qualification for you to become Pdea agent.
Qualification for Pdea agent. Applicant must be 21 to 35 years old upon outtaking, and 5'2" in height for male and 5 flat in height for female. baccalaureate degree holder in any 4 year course, and eligible for career service second level position, career services professional eligibility, and bar board eligibility, and honor graduate eligibility.
Explain the qualification of the head of the Pdea.
To become a Director General of Pdea, it must have computer literate, good moral background, physical fit, and proficient in oral and written communication skills, and willing to be assigned anywhere in the Philippines, and willing to undergo rigid six months.
Pdea is under what department?
Pdea is the implementary arm of the Dangerous Drug Board or DDB. The DDB is the policy-making and strategy formulating body in the planning of the formulating of policies and program on drug prevention and control. DDA and DDB are both under the supervision of the Office of the President in the Philippines.
Who is the appointing authority of the head of Pdea?
The appointing authority of the head of the Pdea is the President of the Philippines and shall perform such other duties that may be assigned to him or her. He or she must possess adequate knowledge, training, and experience in the field of dangerous drugs and in any of the following fields: law enforcement, law, medicine, criminology, psychology, and social work.
I'm Agro Eugene Sirquero.
I'm Christine K. Gonzon Crisado.
And I'm Joy A. Abunita.
I'm John Tayo Rasilis Cirillo.
And I'm Jan Jeric Dako Malanosga.
And we are the Task Force Batu!